On Saturday, September 7th, members of the Warrensburg community and a host of student volunteers gathered at the UCM Skyhaven Airport for the annual Skyhaven Airport Air Show. Attendees of the Air Show were given the opportunity to get up close and personal with a variety of modern and vintage aircraft brought to the show by pilots and aviation enthusiasts from around the state. There were even opportunities for rides in aircraft as diverse as a North American T-6 Texan trainer aircraft, a Stinson Jr. high-wing monoplane, a Cessna 172, and even a Robinson R-44 helicopter. During practice runs the day before the air show, University President Chuck Ambrose was given an opportunity to have a ride in Joe Rifle Shetterly's RV-8 aerobatic plane, a flight quite unlike any other he had been on before.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I just told him if I was doing the full show, they'd be scooping me out with a spoon.
Did you take you upside down and all that?
Oh yeah, but you know the bad thing is I had a meeting in Kansas City and I ate this just huge plate of pasta.
Oh.
And it would not have been good. I didn't know, I was going to ride.
Right.
And would have prepared differently. Underlines what a powerful combination aviation, university, and Whiteman. Because, to have someone who's just a stellar A-10 pilot, flown for the country, but then can come out here and do something for the community. It's just awesome.
On the day of the show, Joe and his father, Greg Shetterly, kicked off the festivities by escorting a third aircraft carrying a team of skydivers and a 1,000-square-foot American flag, which was carried to the ground and quickly recovered by the jump team and a group of UCM volunteers. Once the flag had been safely recovered, the air show began with additional aerobatic flying by the Shetterlys in their RV-8 and DR-107 aircraft. Both Joe and his father are seasoned military pilots with a combined experience of thousands of hours on dozens of military and civilian aircraft. Stunt pilot Patrick McAlee put his Pitts S-1S biplane, the Blue Demon, through a series of dangerous and energetic maneuvers that push his plane right to the very edge of its performance capabilities. KC Flight, a formation flying team based out of Lee's Summit, made a series of flybys in their RV-6 and RV-8 aircraft. Their maneuvers require an exceptionally high level of discipline and skill, and sometimes involve their aircraft being as little as 3 feet apart, leaving no room for error. Veteran pilot Roger Disrud made a demonstration flight in his own RV-8 aircraft. Disrud is a retired Air Force colonel and the former commander of the 442nd Ops Group out of Whiteman Air Force Base. Assistant Chief Flight Instructor Bill Runyon demonstrated the difficult and often dangerous maneuver of picking up an advertising banner while already in flight. The maneuver requires the pilot to fly as low as 40 feet off the ground and is risky even for a trained pilot with years of experience. Out of all of the pilots performing for the crowd, one in particular managed to steal the show, literally. Pilot Eric Edgren spent the day walking around in a tacky hat and shirt, heckling the race announcers, and drinking from an oversized margarita glass. When the air show officials finally conceded and granted him a ride in a customized T-Clip aircraft, Edgren promptly stole his own aircraft and performed a series of maneuvers designed to simulate a drunken and inexperienced pilot. Even President Chuck Ambrose was in on the joke and had one request for the race announcer.
Just make sure people know he's not a UCM grad, right?
An estimated 5,000 people attended the air show this year, significantly more than in previous years. Director of Airport Operations Tanner Rindles says that this year's air show is definitely a success, and attributed that success to the dedicated student volunteers and employees of Skyhaven Airport. Tony Minetti, Assistant Dean of Aviation, stated that last year's air show accounted for a 31% increase in enrollment for the aviation program, and that he hoped for a similar swell in interest this year as well. The one unifying goal of the air show is to inspire people to take an interest in aviation history and education, and in that regard, it would seem this year's show was a tremendous success. For DigitalBerg.com, this is Raymond Impastato.